Tinubu recently featured on a list, the list of the most corrupt leaders in the world. The winner was former Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. He was followed by Kenya's William Ruto. But Tinubu made the top 5.
Guys, all I have to say is, hey, it don't happen. Yes, so in a shocking development, reactions have poured in following a recent publication by Fessport, an Indian-based international media agency. Yes, it's a renowned news media outlet in India. The article has ignited controversy by exposing allegations that have tarnished the reputation of Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yes, the publication delves into accusations of corruption, branding President Tinubu as one of the most corrupt leaders in the world, from claims of a fraudulent diploma certificate to reports of awarding lucrative contracts to family members. The allegations are staggering. Furthermore, documents have surfaced suggesting that millions of dollars have been funneled into perception management firms in a bid to repair his public image. Let's take a closer look at the explosive documentaries that have sparked a wave of global outrage and debate, and we shall come back to give you the reactions of Nigerians as well. Do well to intentionally touch the like button. We want this video to be recommended for more people to get to see. Also intentionally do well to drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let's get to know what you think about this documentary by Fessport that has sparked global controversies, and we shall continually be here to serve you.
Stories about corruption. This is a global problem. It plagues a number of countries, but some more than others. Among those at the top of the list is Nigeria. Nigeria is Africa's most populous nation. It used to be Africa's biggest economy as well, but it has now slipped to 4th place. This slide is often linked to President Bola Tinubu, his economic policies and his reputation for corruption. Tinubu recently featured on a list, the list of the most corrupt leaders in the world. The winner was former Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. He was followed by Kenya's William Ruto. But Tinubu made the top 5. Now I must clarify here that these rankings were sourced from the public. There wasn't a scientific formula involved. It was about public perception, and Tinubu is perceived to be extremely corrupt. So is his government. There are a number of reasons for this. Let me show you some of the latest examples, starting with the government. Nigeria has an anti-corruption agency. It is called the EFCC, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. This is Nigeria's watchdog. Its job is to tackle corruption, and technically they are doing that, but at home. Let's show you today's major headline. The EFCC has detained 10 of its own over some missing items. This statement was put out by the agency. You'll notice that they said some operational items could not be accounted for. Okay, that sounds like some missing equipment. But then the Nigerian press dug a little deeper, and it turns out that the operational items were jewelry and cash worth $350,000 to $400,000. What operations were they pulling off with all that jewelry? 10 EFCC officers were detained in Lagos. They are apparently answering questions. That is all that the commission has revealed. They haven't told the public who the corrupt officers are. I know it's innocent until proven guilty, but the very same commission usually does not follow this. They happily share the names of under trials, but suddenly the agency is shy about revealing the names of its own officers. And this has been quite a bad week for them. They were forced to make another announcement on Monday, telling the people that 27 other officers had been dismissed for fraudulent activities and misconduct. This is not a great look for Nigeria's anti-graft watchdog, and definitely not a good look for the Tinubu government. Bola Tinubu is 72 years old. He's been around for a while. He's a seasoned politician. So as you would expect, he has been linked to a number of scandals over the decades. One of the worst involved drug dealing. Tinubu allegedly held money from drug trafficking in his accounts. This was according to the US Justice Department. Tinubu, of course, never accepted the charges, but he did pay out a settlement worth $460,000. Now, these charges are old. No final verdict was reached. So let's put them aside for now. After all, people can supposedly change. So what has Tinubu been up to recently since he became president? Well, he was caught up in a fake diploma scandal for a while. There were allegedly some errors in his college certificate. Okay, mistakes happen, moving on. Then there was a major scandal involving a highway. Tinubu issued a $13 billion government contract to a company co-owned by his son. Tinubu is quite the caring father apparently, but alas, most people do not see it that way. That is why he made it to the top 5 in the Corrupt Person of the Year award. The perception is quite prevalent, and reports say that he is quite vexed. He's even hired American lobbyists to clean up his image. He's reportedly paying them $2.7 million, though I wonder, is he paying from his own pocket or Nigeria's treasury?
You've seen it for yourself. So guys, when we say nothing is actually hidden under the sun, I guess you know what we mean by that. Anyway, I'd like us to take a look at some of the reactions that have trailed this video. We have a response that is coming from Emmanuel that said, "Come together as one, BIA Fraland." We have Ike Jime who said, "My brother, you have spoken well. If the government like, they should allow them to establish themselves. We would see how they too will survive it." Talking about the emergence and discovery of Boko Haram in Yoruba land, Osun State and Oyo State as reported by some of the media agencies. We have another report that came from Abika who said, "First post, Bees caster said, Tinubu or such a caring father contracted funds to well as bees from a foreign company to his son." Wow. Another one came from Eze who said, "They said Otilo, they don't know what is coming and then it's their turn in everything." Another reaction also came from Michael who said, "One thing Nigerians don't know, late Akira Dolo was spied because he created a security outfit called Ametokun to protect the Yorubas and their land." Wow. That's talking also about the insecurity in the western part of Nigeria. I want us to take a look at some of the reactions that also trailed the report by First Post. We have another one from Royal who said, "I hope 2025 will be the end of Tinubu leadership. He should have been ousted long ago." Another one also came from let me take another one that also talks about the corruption of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as reported by First Post. "We all know Tinubu is not a saint, but don't you think this report is being pushed by the Northerners to damage his name since 2027? That's also talking about the First Post. Now, the truth is that Nigerian politicians must understand that regardless of how they try to cover their tracks, the world and Nigerians know the truth. Especially in this media age where even if you go to a photocopying machine, a person can scan a document, a person can pick up a document there and send it out for everybody. In fact, as it is right now, everybody in Nigeria, everybody in the world is virtually a media person. And there is nothing that is hidden under the sun. And this is why we say that regardless of how much these guys try to gather for themselves, the truth will always be exposed. And that fund that they gathered, just like the former CBN governor, will actually one day be trashed into the air. And that is why when leaders find themselves in position, the truth is that they must do their best to ensure that people get the dividend of democracy. Otherwise, one day, nothing good will be written of them. I'd like you to do well to intentionally touch the like button. Drop your own thoughts in the comment section about this interview by First Post, and we shall continually be here to serve you. Many thanks indeed to all our viewers and returning subscribers. We truly don't take it lightly. My name again is Moses, and this is Think Tank. See you on our next video.